Good morning children, Sai Ram. Today we will study a new topic in English grammar, that is change of voice from active to passive and passive to active. This comes under transformation of sentences. What is active and passive voice? You have already studied in 7th standard. Let us quickly revise and then learn some of the rules and see how to change from active to passive and passive to active. Then let's start. So, voice is that form of the verb which shows whether what is denoted by the subject does something or had something done to it. So, there are two voices, active and passive. The active voice is so called because the person denoted by the subject acts. That is active. So the word active is self-explanatory. If the subject is active, it is active voice, right? The passive voice is so called because the person or thing denoted by the subject is not active but passive. That is, it receives or suffers an action. So the active voice can be changed into passive form and vice versa. So passive voice means the subject is not active. It is passive, right? That means it receives or suffers an action. In active voice, the subject performs the action on the object. What is the structure of the sentence? Subject plus verb plus object. In passive, just see, the subject is being acted upon. So what is the structure? Object plus verb plus subject. So let us see the examples. Anna painted the house. Here subject, then verb and then object. Just see the passive. The house was painted by Anna. The teacher always answers the students' questions. So here the object becomes the subject. So the students' questions are answered by the teacher. So here it is present tense. So are you have to write and then past participle of answered. Then Ali posted the video online. So the video was posted. Posted past tense. So was you have to write and posted past participle is also posted, right? So was posted online by Ali. Now with some of the examples, let us understand the rules. Study the following sentences. First one, Leela writes a letter. Here it is active voice. Why? Because Leela is doing action, right? So subject and then verb and then object. The structure as we have studied, right? So what will you do when you have to make passive? The object will come to subject, right? And the subject will come to object. So what will be the answer? A letter is written by Leela. So what have you done? A letter has come here, then is auxiliary verb and the past participle. Write, wrote, written. So written is the past participle and then you have to write by and then Leela. Next sentence. Leela wrote a letter. Active voice. Now here what is the tense? Past tense. So what will you write? A letter was written by Leela. So what do you find here? In the passive voice you have to write the auxiliary verb was and then the past participle. plus by. You have to write. Okay. Next sentence. Leela will write a letter. Active voice. What is the tense? Future tense. Will write. Okay. Now how will you make it passive? A letter will be written by Leela. Now what do you find here? Will write. What is write here? It is the base word, right? It's a root verb. So then whenever you are making passive of the root verb, you have to write be, okay, in the passive. So will be written. A letter will be written by Leela. Next, Leela is writing a letter. What is the tense used? This is present continuous. So what will you write? A letter is being written by Leela. What changes you have to do? Here is, because it is given here writing continuous, you have to write being and then the past participle and plus by, and then the subject will become object, right? Leela was writing a letter. Now here, what is the tense use? It is past continuous, right? So how will you write? A letter was being written by Leela. See the changes, children. Here this is present continuous, so is being written, and here past continuous, so was being written. Leela has written a letter. Now what is the tense here? This is present perfect, right? So what will you write? A letter has been written by Leela. So here same has you have to write, and here this shows the perfect tense, right? So has been written you will write in the passive. Leela will have written a letter. What is the tense here? Future perfect, right? Will have written. So how will you write in the passive? A letter will have been written by Leela. So when you make the passive, you have to write will have and then been, okay, and then written plus by and Leela. Now next example, let us have. Study the following sentences. I could not listen to him. I could not listen to him. This is active, right? Now how will you make it passive? Here, him will change to he, right? He could not be, you have to write in the passive, right? And listen will become listened, past participle. As I told you, if the root verb, that is the base verb, is there in the active, you have to write be in the passive. So he could not be listened to by me. He was thinking of his native land. Here this is active. He was thinking, the subject was thinking, right? So how will you make it passive? He was thinking of what? His native land, right? So what will be the object? His native land was being thought of by him. See here, thinking is given, so here being will come, right? Now example 3. He gave me a book. Here what do you find? Here we have two objects. When there are two objects, how will you write? Yes, let us see. A book was given to me by him. So you can write like this. Here you can take this in the place of subject. A book was given, the past participle of give, gave, given, right, to me by him. Okay, so here the second object, to me by him. Another way, how can you write? I was given a book by him. So here the second, that is indirect object, we have written first. I was given, same, right? I was given what? A book by him, right? Two ways you can write when there are two objects. They showed him great respect. Here also we have two objects. They showed him, okay, and great respect. So how can you write? Great respect was shown to him by them. So great respect was shown to him by them. Another way, he was shown great respect by them. In these sentences there are two objects, so there are two ways to change them into passive form. Now read the following sentences carefully and note the changes. He did not hear the speech. Active voice, but it is negative sentence. So whenever did, do, does is used in negative as well as interrogative sentences, you have to remove those words and then you have to make changes. Let us see. The speech was not heard by him. So here did you have to remove, and then because did shows the past tense, you write past tense, was, and not you have to retain, and then here becomes heard. So past participle, same method, right? Does he take regular exercise? Here again does is written here. So what will you write? Is regular exercise taken by him? Now why? As I told you, does you have to remove. It shows the present tense. So is will come in the passive. So taken, the third form of take. Take, took, taken. Now next, he did not hear anything. Again negative. So what will you write in passive? Nothing was heard by him. So did not hear anything. Anything also you are changing to nothing. So nothing, again did you are removing, and you have to write was and heard, right? I cannot do any sums. What changes will you do when you have to make passive? None of the sums can be done by me. See the changes? Okay, any sums becomes none. Okay, none of the sums can be done. Do, did, done, right? So done by me. Now next example. Who can do this? Active, right? How will you make it passive? By whom can this be done? Okay. Can he do the work? Active. How can you make it passive? Can the work be done by him? Remember, okay, be done. Can, all these are defective verbs. It remains like that only. Defective verbs already we have studied. The modal auxiliaries, right? So it remains the same. Have they repaid the loan? Active voice. So how will you make it passive? Has the loan been repaid by them? So here remember, the loan here is coming in the place of subjects. So it is singular. So you have to write has. Here have they because it is plural, have is written. So here you have to write, has the loan been repaid by them? Will he keep the appointment? Will the appointment be kept by him? So will remains like that. All these are interrogative sentences. So what we have to remember? The interrogative sentences may begin with interrogative pronouns, interrogative adverbs, interrogative adjectives, defective verbs, a finite form of the verb to be or a finite form of the verb to have. Interrogative pronouns means what, which, whose, whom, who. Interrogative adverbs means when, why, where, how. Interrogative adjective, what, whose, which. Defective verbs, can, could, may, might, shall, should. Finite form of the verb to be, is, am, are, was, were. And finite form of the verb to have, has. All these things you have studied earlier. Interrogative sentences starts with these verbs. Today's session I end it here. I hope you have understood how to transform the sentences from active to passive and vice versa. Some more rules we will discuss in the next video, but at the end of the video you will get a link. You have to click on the link and submit your answers. Thank you. Have a nice day.